cross for me. I say yes to you right now, wherever you are at. This is what I believe, right? You can go to church on a Sunday, every Sunday. You can go to mass every Sunday and think that you're a Christian. But that's like going to McDonald's every Sunday and thinking you're a Big Mac. It doesn't work. You have to choose for yourself. Your parents take you, amazing. Your youth group has brought you here, amazing. When you make that choice for yourself, my mum stood in front of me and she said, that guy, when he spoke those words, that changed my life. She said, make the choice for yourself. I was 15 years of age and I stood in a gig just like this. And a guy just like me got up and said, here's my story. You see, my story then becomes his story. That story then becomes history. My past is my history. My future's my destiny because of what Jesus did in my life. And that's what he can do in your life as well. So before we party some more, the reason we do the music and the reason we make it mainstream and put it out on the airwaves is to draw as many young people that have never heard Jesus into a room to tell them about Jesus. They might never walk into a church. They might never come to a festival like this. But the Great Commission in the Bible says, go and make disciples of all nations. Here am I, send me. Now there may be some young people in here that you've never made that choice for yourself. You might have made that choice in the past, but you feel so far off from God that you're over here doing your thing and you feel like God's miles away. You're just getting on with life. And suddenly he's looking at you and he's going, yo, you're my boy, you're my girl, I love you. How do I show you? It's all but Jesus. You see, the bridge that Jesus makes here, through all the naff sin that gets in the way, that bridges the gap. We're over here, we turn to Jesus, and guess what God does? He comes running across the cross and he meets us right here. You see, when you say yes to him, that God-shaped hole that we've been filling with everything else, that gets filled up with the one thing it's supposed to be filled up with: God. Your past is done because you're guilt-free. You're no longer a slave to the stuff that's been happening in the past.